I did a single deployment from 2016 to 2017, and when I came home from that deployment, I had debilitating nerve pain all through my body. And after many years of seeing all sorts of specialists and doctors, I was finally told that there was nothing that they could do for me. So I found vets.
So I enlisted in the Air Force in 1991 and served 30 years. So spent a lot of that time with Air Force Special Operations Command, just doing our job. But our job came at a pretty high price for emotions and trauma.
I came back from my last deployment. I got diagnosed with PTSD prior to leaving active duty. I really thought that once I retired, I'll be fine.
I joined the Army out of high school. I was a combat engineer. I didn't know what I was doing. I was really ignorant about the military at all.
The career, just being in this line of work, by its very nature, is just stressful on its own. My first rotation as a Green Beret, got a little too close to an IED and got a TBI. And that was really, I think, the start of where things kind of took their own life.
So I was born and raised farm, middle Minnesota, rural Minnesota. Had a pretty rough childhood, so the military was my ticket out. I'll just say that my trauma was so severe that I had to become a Navy SEAL to prove to myself that nobody could hurt me again. But it was just trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma piled on top of each other. And then I had another fellow SEAL tell me, "You need this."
I'm a retired Lieutenant Colonel. I served for 23 years. I was a Special Forces officer and served the 3rd Special Forces Group. Did 7 deployments and got on 2020. 100% medically retired. A combination of PTSD and TBI and chronic pain, everything else that goes with that.
After I came home that first time, it was, I didn't know how to exist. My body had just been reset, and I was going back to a wife, 2 young children, work, everything, and I had no idea how to interact with anything anymore. So my experience was pretty tough coming home for the first couple weeks, trying to figure out, the ground beneath me and everybody around me. And from there, after about 3-4 weeks, it was just an upward trajectory of feeling better. The nerve pain had subsided, started feeling relief.
The healing was extraordinary. My life just began to, the last 15 months has just gone like that. And I played piano, backup keys in a blues rock band. I'm painting again, going back to school. And just so many wonderful things have
The organization does so much. I did not expect all of this was happening for me. There's 3 of us there, and all these people are there for you.
We build all these things around our heart to keep our heart safe, but we neglect to realize the rib cage is enough. And we go back to that space where, my rib cage is enough. I am enough.
I don't think I can say enough. The fact that I'm sitting here is just, it fills me with so much gratitude for what they have done and given us not just a new life, but having a life.
When I came back from Mexico, I had a breath of fresh life. It ripped trauma out of me I was carrying for 37 years.
The more years you go into the service, especially about retirement age, it's hard to ask for help. And it was truly a sign of surrender. Didn't do any research on the medicines, didn't do any research on anything. I just said, I am all in for this experience. And from day 1 to day 5 was so liberating. It was so peaceful. It was so magical. And for the first time, I realized that peace is possible.